Well, hello, and welcome to yet another wonderful streaming session. This is part 6, I believe, of SOMA, where we'll be continuing on from where we were. We just got into some kind of underwater base again. I think it was the Omicron base, where we had to go in through a strange steel contraption. Let's see how it goes. Simon has entered Omicron. Before he can ride the climber into the abyss, he needs a power suit so he can survive the pressure. Yeah, so basically we have to drop into a trench that's ridiculously deep, because that's where the Ark, which is where all of humanity's, well, so all the surviving member of humanity's brains have been scanned and put in this giant matrix-like simulation, because that's a good idea. And, yep, I have to go find it and figure out why on earth it is that something or someone is trying to stop me continually. Not sure who it is or why, but it seems to be going that way. Nearly finished loading. Quite looking forward to getting to the end of this game, to be honest. It's been an interesting one. I've said to a couple of people, it's not quite the game I was hoping it was going to be. But oh yeah, there was this window. I was really hoping there was going to be some kind of big scary jump scare. That's better. Hey. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of lag there, not having that. Hydroponics. Containment. Well, containment's never somewhere you want to go. The reason it's kind of a wee bit blurry is because I'm injured. That's not a good sign. That generally means there's a baddie nearby. I think we know there's a baddie nearby because I could hear him earlier on. Okay. Different. I need to stop it. Stop whom? Stop what? Stop what in particular? This is a place that has bad memories, clearly. Of course. Library, medical bay. Lab is shut. Ugh, see these big open plan offices? They're not good in a game which is horror based. A shoe. I shall add it to the broth. Not no one here. Pressure chamber. Well, that would be a handy thing. Oh, this must be some kind of decontamination area. Right, okay, yeah. We are in the the bends room. Because you never want to get the bends. It's really, really not good. In the list of things that are really not good that can happen to you in life, the bends is one of them. The Bends, which is not simply a album by Radiohead. The Bends is what happens when you come up from too deep, too fast. And too deep doesn't actually have to be that deep. I think it can be like 30, 40 meters down. You come up from that depth, and if you come up too fast, nitrogen bubbles form in your blood and in your brain. And it can basically just completely, well, not kill you, but, well, it can kill you. But it can obviously, well, basically wreck your brain, wreck your body. I mean, nitrogen bubbles in your brain will basically damage your brain, causing, well, brain damage. Oh, there's always someone. Someone got splatted. See, there's probably nothing up here. I probably need to go downstairs first. as well check this room. This is not a hallway you want to get stuck in. Which means this is a hallway I'm probably going to get stuck in. Lockers. The slight annoying thing about this game is that just now and again I'd like to just get through sections of the game without a beastie chasing me. Oh! I've got one. It's tested. Cool. Okay, well, everything's going alright then. Put neoprene on, check it for damage, starting with the legs, fix the parts on, press the secure button on your arm. It will pressurize on. If it doesn't suit itself, oh, you're gonna die. Sarah Lindoff. I thought I said Shia LaBeouf. Why do I keep looking there? Just want to check what's in here. Ah. Ooh. Are there actually any suits in here? D. Okay. Right. I can hear someone whispering, which is a terrible sign.
Is this Omicron? Everything is so basic, so limited. I hope it's not the Omnitool falling apart. Okay, we need to find you a power suit. You know, so we can go into the abyss without ending up like a recycled can of soda.
You think we'll find one that fits me? I mean, I'm kind of in a suit already.
That's been bothering me too. You know how you were transferred from Vancouver?
Toronto.
From then to now.
How could I forget?
Okay, so we do it again.
You want to send me to the future?
No, you idiot. I want to transfer your mind into a new body.
What?
It's all gone a bit Rico.
We already know it can be done. We don't need to make it a big deal.
It is a big deal, Kath. It's a huge fucking deal. There's got to be something else that can take us down there.
The Dunbat at Theta was the only vessel that could take that pressure, and you saw what happened.
Then think of something else.
Simon, please. You don't have to switch this instant. Just play along for now. If we find something else, then great. If not...
I'm not promising anything.
Thank you, Simon.
This is basically the end of Bioshock then,
This is where they would keep the power suits.
where you turn into a big Danny. Right, I don't want to open.
If there are any power suits left, they should be in the lockers.
Oh, God. Nice. I found one of the power suits. There's a dead woman inside. At least I think it's a woman. Just like the body we found in the annex. She's missing her head.
Gross. This could work in our favor, though. Look for a terminal nearby, see if you can boot it up.
Grim. So very, very grim.
Not exactly grade A material.
Don't write it off just yet. Remember what we found out at Theta? The suit you are wearing is basically just a Cortex chip working a few pints of structure gel, powered by the on-suit battery pack.
And a dead colleague, Imogen Reed.
Exactly. If you think about it, we're actually incredibly lucky. We found a suit with an already dead body inside.
I guess you're right. What about the WoW? What makes you think it'll play along?
It's not magic, it's algorithms. A set pattern. The WoW won't be able to deny us, even if it was capable of wanting to.
I'm still not crazy about this plan. It feels wrong.
Please, Simon, I can't give up on the Ark. I need this to work.
So we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a battery pack. That's one hell of a shopping list.
Thanks. I'll just hang around here if that's okay.
I'll be back.
So structure gel, battery pack, and someone else. And of course I can't go that's why, so I can't accidentally dead myself there. So now I've got to go back through the earlier sections, where there will now be beasties everywhere because...
Don't forget, we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a power pack to get the suit ready.
Yeah, thanks, Brain of Britain. Quite interesting. You know what? Let's check the pressurization chamber. Nothing? Okay. I was kind of hoping I was going to have to lock a beastie in there. That would be quite fun. It's not going to let me do that though. There's a problem with games with the lack of emergent gameplay in some of these kind of games. One of my favourite bits of emergent gameplay, if you could call it that, was... yeah, I've been in here. Yeah, none of these. Something I can... Nah. There was a section in Deus Ex Human Revolution, and at the end of it, you could fight... You could fight the big boss at the end, which involved shooting 3... I don't want to override anything yet. I want to explore this place first. In the way of what I hadn't actually got a chance to do before I came up there. There was a section, yeah, in Deus Ex Human Revolution, where you fought the boss, but there was a wonderfully interesting... Can I open these? No. There was a wonderfully interesting... that's how I go in. Section where basically at the end, yeah, you can kill these people, then more people came in, you had to then do some damage to the boss, blah blah blah. But the boss itself was a sort of cybernetic human behind a glass, sort of plexiglass screen that you couldn't shoot through. But one of the guns in the game is like a fusion laser that will literally go through walls and microwave anything on the other side of it. And if you had that gun, you could just go, and that was it. That was the end of the final boss in 2 seconds. But I don't think that was on purpose. Dripply drip, drip, drip. None of these things are going to be useful, are they? That would be too easy. Okay. Well, let's start down here. That's where we are. Containment level B. I mean, I know bad guys are going to come streaming in. Well, not streaming in, but... Ooh. I don't know what I'm doing. So that said destroy WAU. I've got to light them all up, okay. An eternal nightmare. Well, I mean, there's literally nothing quite like, you know, hyperbolics. Yeah, can't go through there anyway. Now, surely I've only removed the lockdown. I removed all the lockdowns. Please tell me I haven't. That was not my intention. Robot repair bay. Well, that's a hell no kind of place to go. Hey, buddy. You've gone all steampunk. Someone's telling me to destroy the WoW. Just gonna like neaten everything up so I can actually see. Oh, thank God for that. Well, take it to Alpha and the Abyss. Gel to Alpha. Heart of Alpha.
Strasky, are you there?
I hear you, Herbie. What's up?
Just wanted to check in. I have to go do something. I might not be around for a few days, okay?
Rally Herbert leaving the listening post? Must be important.
It is, Strask. It is.
All these people are dead.
Okay then. Stay safe.
Stay dead.
Omicron, can you hear us?
Loud and clear. Everyone all right?
We will be as soon as we make friends with the power suits.
I'm sure you'll get used to it.
Look at that. Just wanted to check in before we pass the last working Lumar probe. Guys, any last words to Omicron? Don't forget to pick us up. You heard that, right?
Don't worry, we won't forget.
Alright. Heading into radio silence.
I assumed that you heard that was the weird moaning in the background.
Tau, please respond. This is Rowley Herber calling from Omicron. Please respond, Tau.
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Now, is this going to be a Bioshock Infinite moment when I finish doing this thing here, turn around and there's going to be something behind me?
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Which was actually one of the best jump scares I've seen in any game. No. Oh, he's still there. But this is a terrible sign. Either he's bothering me, or something up here is. It's him. Oh, thank God for that. No, that. Buddha say, change is possible. Go on in the bin, Buddha. It's the only place you'll be safe. tape to play with. I don't know. Whatever that is. I don't know what that is, but a future stapler or something. Still mucking about. Right. For the love of God. Maths and physics. Avoid. Funky hat. This is not Counter-Strike. I think I can guess what I've got to do here. Oh no. Apparently not. Oh, I thought I was going to have to turn. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Hey buddy. You know what? Yeah, I see what I'm doing here. There we go. I feel a bit sad about that. Doesn't seem like a nice thing to do. Okay. Inevitable. Oh, thank God for that. I thought he'd moved. I'm giving myself a mini heart attack. I'm sure I heard these noises before. Can I get to the upper deck from here? Ugh, I've been through here. There's not anywhere shut off in there, is there? Of course it's going to be this. Ooh! Did I miss that the first time? Usually it's an orange if you found hovering inside that. Brought in to study it, stiffened and died during postmortem. Crazy fish. Interesting. So, technically this could, maybe not, but this could be yet another thing this game is ripping off, which would be the Geo series, which is using live human bodies, basically robots using live human bodies to take over things. In other words, don't go down there. That's not the right button. Oh, for the love of God. Right. Midsection, upper section. Clear. Oh, goodness gracious me. So something is in there. As long as that glass is intact. That's a high security area. Let's not go in there immediately. Is there a low security area anywhere? This is why sensible people don't play horror games. Well, I'm safe in an airlock, because I can only go one way or the other. Okay. It's very safe in here. Apart from the dead fella. So somebody locked themselves in, and yet their head's still gone. How? How did his head gone? Alright, yeah. So some robotic thing. Clearly I want in there. Well, clearly I don't want in there. But clearly I have to go in there at some point. Alright, look at the computer first. Yeah. Structured gel keeps going for a while, removes the cursor, applied circuit seems to help with connectivity. Not only connectivity, but even functionality. It makes simple machinery work more effectively. Yeah, some kind of bio-nanite thing that clearly takes things over. When applied to something more complicated to access cancer upon the host, eventually ruining it, could use the advantage, but can't really go with a bad code. This is a terrible idea. Yeah. Okay, cool. So the comet that hit the surface that has wiped everybody out had done a bad thing. Of course. That's doing it. That's wow. Watching me Always watching. I don't want anywhere near that. What am I supposed to be putting in here? Mess with the game. Mess with the game. It's probably a really silly idea, but never mind. Okay. I don't think I want to touch that. I don't want to touch any of these. Clearly what I have to do is fill that out. Fix it. Maybe not. Can I make it worse? Yeah. Or is this just going to be another one of these ones where it's like, come on, I really want it. This is silly. I enjoy games. That's the whole point of video games. Break the game. Okay, no. I've got two things. Are they the right things? I have no idea. Huh, systemic shock. Looks like a baby. So that's the thing that I'm sure was saying mama a minute ago. Right, clearly there's not much else I can do in here. I just feel like there should be more. Oh! Well, I know what I'm supposed to do, clearly. It clearly wants me to do something stupid with this. I don't want to be chased around by an angry, undead mouse. That seems like a terrible idea. I've got my circuit board. That'll do me. Who is that? I knew he was going to appear as well. So I know how to get upstairs.
It's not something you really want to get comfortable with. That's funny. That's really funny, Julia. What's going on? Am I that transparent? What do you want, Rolly? We're friends, right? Yes. Do you think Alpha is real? Oh, what makes you... Why would you ask that? I think Ross is trying to tell me something. About Site Alpha? He wants me to go down to the abyss and find it. Crazy, right? Down there, I just thought you could talk some sense into me. Ronnie, I'm not at liberty to... I can't talk about that. What?
Okay, good to know. Dead things. Ah, damn you. Well, I see no good reason to stick my hand in that. It just seems to make things go bad when I do that. Because clearly it's like a power center of whatever's around about me. Okay. I'm a little bit confused. Right, I need the gel. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've got it. I've got to put it in the middle one, because it's the clean one. Should have opened that one and tried. And I'm not going to reanimate a mouse with a bit of cybernetic tissue in it. Yep. I'm going to be a scientist, but it seems like a wiser option. Probably sound really cool if you open that and do that, but you know what. Right. I have to go through there to the left, planning my route out, yeah, because that makes sense. Now, naturally, this is where something bad's going to happen, because I've played computer games before. Undoubtedly, banging noises, flashes of things, or just a beastie wandering around in front of me there. Bzz, bzz, oh, scary monster. Nope, not interested. Not in the least bit interested, mate. I am gone.
has to be a power pack upstairs. Go look for one.
Upstairs? I can't get upstairs.
Go look for a power pack upstairs.
I was hoping I'd done it then. Of course, I've only got two things, Egypt. One of them was a circuit board. How the hell do I get upstairs? It's not through the lab. Yeah. Right, that's the thing. That's... Have I missed a staircase? Somehow. Through some kind of complete blithering ineptitude. Oh, it was locked, wasn't it? This bit was locked before. I mean, I almost certainly unlocked that when I unlocked everything else, but... Okay. That's an unpleasant sound. Attention, stand clear. Ah, okay. Ah, okay, so I can open those bits. Well, before I do that, let's do the sensible thing and have a look around. Oh, fellas. And lady. That's a pleasant sound. Oh, I had no idea. Quit those. Okay. That's cool. Right. The dining hall. Can I jump down? I don't want to jump down, that would be stupid. And the power room. I'm going to take a wild guess that it's not going to let me into the one that I need to get into, because that would be too simple. Right, so that part of that corridor at the bottom is blocked. This bit up there, that's blocked, and the room to the far side that way would appear to be blocked as well. Yeah, so can't get in there. Can't get down there. So my choice is the mess hall, which is just one big room, or the power room, or that storage room. The SDF room. Okay. Well, might as well go for it. Never go into the dining hall. It's a terrible idea. that. Oh, and it's saving. That's always a good sign. So, something's in here. That's my way out. Clearly. How does this work? Right, there. I wonder if that'll take me straight down to the deep diving room. Let's go to the dining hall. You.
Johann Ross was found dead on the climber this morning. The ARC team went down a couple of days ago, but I see no reason to suspect them playing a part in his death. The climber can't be operated from the abyss, so there was a scheduled retrieval. The climber returned with only the lifeless body of Alpha member Johann Ross. No traces of the ARC team. Cameron, Eames, Lansky, all studying the body inside containment. I'll follow up with whatever they find. Delenda est. The WoW has been getting more aggressive, pushing all systems to their limits.
Really?
Ironically, the dead Dr. Johann Ross would be the perfect person to ask why the WoW is making such a big buzz about his passing. After all, the WoW isn't supposed to want anything, and definitely not to mourn people. The system overload affects the staff considerably. Headaches, loss of sleep, unwarranted stress. And it seems to be getting worse. I could use some advice if you can get through. Delenda est.
Delenda est. That's a little bit on the nose, which is probably why this looks like something that you wouldn't immediately first assume to actually press that button. Delenda est. I've been saying that all the way through this game. Every time I've seen Carthage, I've been going, Carthage must be destroyed. Carthago delenda est, or Carthago delendo, was what Cato, the Roman senator, used to say, meaning at the end of every speech, which literally meant Carthage must be destroyed, because it was a point of, you know, it would be like, I don't know, it'd be like the, you know, Alex Salmond finishing every single speech he did, you know, being an SNP. Like, people for non-UKer and Scots people, he's the Scottish National Party, so it'd be like him at the end of every speech, literally just ending it with freedom for Scotland or something like that. Cato's whole thing was Carthago delenda est, because he believed that Carthage should be destroyed because it would just rise up again and
Things
there'd be
around
another war.
hand. The staff looks like they're about to explode. Every other person walks around with nosebleeds, and the rest keep wiping stains of blood from their eyes to keep them from overflowing. It's to do with the WoW trying to free Ross somehow, for sure. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the body just got up and left. Rally Herber, our dispatcher, has been snooping around asking questions she shouldn't. She says she's going down into the abyss to find Alpha. I can't bring myself to stop her.
Delenda est. Who was that? Noodle! Tasty noodle! Tasty noodle! My favorite. Can I open any of these? Nope. If only I could still eat human food. That's one point they haven't really talked about in this game. You're a robot. What if you get hungry? Right, well I know there's a life thing there, so if I desperately need life, I can always come back through there and get it. And then again, knowing I'm going to have to fight all the way back downstairs to that room. Yep, through that door, to that room, back down that corridor. I don't think I'm going to have to. I think I'm going to go through that port there. That guy doesn't look like he doesn't have a head. And I've got to go past him. Right, so I'm looking for one of those. And there's something in here, of course. Of course the lights would flicker. On. Or can I go through there to the other one? Is it just a link system? It's just a link system. Are you a bad guy? This is a bit silly. I've clearly tried to get his attention and he's ignoring me. Probably gonna be fast, this guy. I don't get it. What was that? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Get it. Oh, am I supposed to creep forward when he's covering his eye? Okay. Well, that's scary. So I've got to go very, very quietly. It's very sad, yeah. That's not what makes something scary. I have no idea what she's saying. Help me? Kill me? Just go away. Just before something inevitably happens. Like the other one over here will have stood up or something stupid. Because whatever. Yeah. Okay. Deceived. Or something's going to go horribly wrong as I go in here and I'm going to have to go back this way. If that is literally just thrown in to confuse me, then, you know, good on you, game. You got me. Try to work out all complicated ways of doing this. Where am I going? Oh, it was this way, yeah. Crawling everywhere to try and remain quiet. See, if the game's nice... Game's not nice. There was a guy there. Saving. He's gonna be here, isn't he? Something scary is gonna appear in the middle there. Screw everything. Luckily, I left the right door open. A whole world of nope.
Shut the door, Cat. Lock it up.
What's happening?
Lock the door.
It's locked! What's going on?
Managed to piss off another one of WoW's monsters.
We have everything we need, right?
Yeah. Let's get to work. This is crazy.
Don't worry, it'll work. Make sure it's all bunched together with the structure gel connecting all the parts. Alright, try activating the suit from the terminal again.
See, again, it would be nice if...
I can't believe we're doing this.
It would be nice if some of these games weren't quite so
Then why don't we
predictable.
put you in the suit?
I was gonna suggest that if you refused.
You'd go without me.
I need to do this, Simon. This is important.
If only there were two
I
suits.
need to launch the Ark.
You'd really do it. Change Bobby.
Yes, if you want to stay here, I'm not gonna stand in your way. I don't want to tell you what to do.
What would it be like before? Close my eyes and then...
And then open them again.
All right. Let's do it.
Thank you, Simon. Go sit in the pilot seat in the next room. You might need to boot it up.
Yeah, because what I want to do is go and sit in a seat. No, I don't need to plug in there. Thank God.
We need to loop back the activity manifested by your current Cortex chip, run it through the amplifier, feed it into the new chip, and then make sure it's synced.
You lost me halfway there.
You don't really need to understand it, just make them line up. That's everything. You can climb into the pilot seat now.
Already?
I have everything under control, so please.
I don't care.
Sorry about any discomfort. This should be over soon.
It's like having your picture taken.
But with the most expensive camera in the world.
You know, Indians thought photos would steal their souls.
In this case, they'd be right.
Native Americans, you mean? Cool, so I get to see my weird, wacky body now that I've turned into a giant. Whatever it was. Ugh.
There must be something wrong. Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
What was that?
No, it's just...
Why was it still talking?
It's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Kath. 2 Simons? There can't be 2 Simons.
What did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in his fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You'd do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
Well, I've already deleted. What, he's going to be stuck here with these creatures? Nah. You don't want to wake up, mate. I will sit with you. I'm not a dick. Godspeed thee on thy travels. Can't even shut the door. Well, this game is, as always, cheerful. One second. No. Just checking some bits and bobs. No, it's all fine. Oh good, the door is gonna open. Oh, I'm not going down that one. I gotta be honest. For what flaws this game has, it's a gorgeous game. So now I know that half these fish are infected with evil, God knows whatism. Are they going to attack me? Do I have to worry about that? Here we are. So is this the doohickey?
Are we done here?
Yeah,
Activate the climber, please.
sure thing.
I can ascend? Alright. Can't ascend because we're
Take a seat and we'll be off.
just long enough for something scary to happen. No, it's hard to like really stand up during it. Twilight Zone, the Midnight Zone, the
figured out
Abyss,
what happens when we die yet?
the Deep World.
Is that even possible? Is there some kind of afterlife? Do you think my place is taken? The real me died like 100 years ago. Is there still room for me? And what about the Simon I killed at Omicron? What do you think, Catherine? Is there a heaven full of redundant copies of the same people? Is there someone up there who called me an imposter? It's dumb luck, right? I woke up in the right body. I basically flipped a coin, and if I had called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron. I mean, there's nowhere to know, right? You didn't hit the make sure
It's a long
Simon
way
wakes up
down.
in the right body switch, did you? Not that you would know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right Simon. Christ. This is awful. We did an awful fucking thing. And you wouldn't mind? Why would you? How could you know that it's not me, the me that I am, the same that I've always been? Please say something. I don't want to think. Please.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to upset you.
Say anything.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building. And I can still feel how I had to, tuck my arm so I could push the heavy steel door open. Well, the first time that I dared go up there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge and, I felt the warm wind in my hair and the sun was setting and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush. Street food vendors filled the air with aromas of all my favorite foods. For a brief moment, I felt connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto, even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
Catherine.
Catherine's dead.
Hello, Catherine. What happened?
Power's out. Well, that's a bold move if they've literally just gotten rid of her at this point in the game.
I know it's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. Think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should hold.
Comfort.
It will hold.
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels limited more than anything.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes, but generally you anticipate when you're about to sleep, and there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
It's gonna suck, definitely. Right, so we are... No, that's a problem with me, not a problem with the machine. Oh! Oh no, that's not nice.
You did it! You did it! I will make preparations.
He ugly. He will make reparations. That wasn't... See, again, this is the thing. That wasn't scary in so much as it was...
Oh, good, you're back.
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
It spoke to me.
Looked like a man. One of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations.
Oh, preparations.
I don't like the sound of that.
Not
It was very
reparations.
strange. I thought it was going to kill you for sure. I'm glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too.
No, it has other plans. Nearly there.
Looks like we're closing in on the ocean floor.
Good.
15
Not
meters
sure
per
the climber
second.
can take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach town.
About an
You haven't
acre.
been here before?
Not in a
Because
way
that's
that'll
about as
hold
much as
us.
the game can actually
Who's been here?
make.
We're following in your old footsteps, Cat.
When I had footsteps,
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
don't remind me, freaks me out. Alright, let's head for town and find that art.
Right, cool. I'm not gonna quit just yet, but what is happening in the world? Nope, nothing happening in the chat. Everything else running fine? Alright, I'll play this a little bit longer. Alright. Oh. Okay, so the bottom of the sea is now... Yeah, well that doesn't work anymore. Beautiful tendrils of borginess everywhere. Or reminds me a little bit of the... We're in Loomer and Link. Okay, I really can't see anything more than a couple of feet. Well, that's kind of... Well, is that accurate? I don't know. Stay close to the lights. Else you get dead. Let's not test that.
Tao? Come in, Tao. Please answer, Tao. Nothing. It's dead.
Nada.
Move out. We'll try the next one.
Okay. I can clearly go that way. There's also clearly something here. Don't deny yourself stuff in game. Departure failed. Okay. Nothing very businesslike about a lot of the logs here. Not a huge amount. Extraneous info. Just knocking things around on my desktop. There's a lot of drills in this game. Like literally, people usually be leaving drills and impact hammers lying around all over the place. They're not cheap. The good ones are. Industrial under the sea quality ones, probably even less so. Ooh. Strong torrent expected. On a fault line? Jesus. That is going to be unpleasant.
Jesus, did you see that?
Stick to the lamplights. They won't go near them.
I can't fail, Glasser. It's important I reach Omicron. Our future depends on it.
Calm down. Let's just follow the path.
If I die, I need you to tell Julia Dahl that the WoW is out of control. She needs to get to Sauron. He'll know what to do.
Raj, you can tell them yourself. We just need to pick up the pace, okay?
Glass! We lost the path! We need to go back!
I know where to go. Come on.
It's over there! The light is over there!
Final push, Raj. Almost there. We just...
Okay. So, stay close to the lights then. Blue to Tau, red. Okay. Right, so something doesn't like... That's kind of cool. Thunder at the bottom of the ocean. Okay, so is that the path? Oh. I'll be the torrents. Stay close to the lights. Nothing that way. Let's face it, nobody's gone back. I'm all good. Things. Dried squid, 6 pieces of that. Target filled shark, rare shark, approach the luminous lure, circle round, eat. An anomaly. Blue marlin, 40 pieces of that. Giant squid, mantle the size of a man. It's pretty big. 10, 20 meters. Tore the bottle apart. Fled the area. I'm gonna eat. That'll be that thing. Unknown creatures disfigured by gel or mana can attack anything. Hard to determine how wows affected their behaviour beyond their apparent aggression and affinity with light. They seem to hunt something particular, something not present in this ecosystem. Well, this is healthy. I can flicker my light at it, maybe it'll scare it. Treasure! What was that? Well, nothing should attack me if I'm beside a light. Presumably I'm supposed to stay inside these to keep hidden. It'd be nice if I could see what was going on. So tempted to go over there, but you know what? Nah. Oh god. I thought the light was supposed to keep them away. Come on, game. Don't be a dick about stuff like that. You either give me the rules and you play by them, or you don't give me the rules. Not be outside. Don't touch that, it's electric. Okay. Your mother has insufficient power. Oh, I'm alright actually.
Tao, can you hear this? Anyone there?
This is Tau. Who is this?
Hey.
This is Ian Peterson of Theta calling. I got a team with me, and we're about half a kilometer from Tau.
What? How did... You came in the climber?
Listen, we're having a really hard time with this sector. Heavy turbulence is making it difficult to move forward, and the wildlife you got is absolutely rabid.
The storm comes and goes. The instruments show the weather is relatively fair right now. You should move out as soon as possible. Stick to the lights. The critters should leave you alone.
All right, you heard the man. We're moving out, people. Tau, keep the doors unlocked. We're coming in.
Again, there's nothing quite as much fun as a game that just lies straight to your face. Right, so somebody cut that switch. You know what, I'm just going to do that just because, if it helps at all. Still not sure how I get through there. This way? Oh, I might as well if I die. Tow's still available. Oh, hey, buddy. I'm not supposed to follow him. He's got a light. No, don't. I guess I have to stay in the light, not stay in the black bit between it. It's very pitch black. Guessing it's going to be this way. I don't see anywhere else to go. Is that a crab or an undersea spider? Well, I know people who would hate this part of the game. Yeah, that's right. Let's go the wrong way. Why not? Worst case scenario, I die. Best case scenario, I find some kind of secret. To be honest, it looks like I'm going the right way anyway. Yeah. I was hoping for something interesting, something a bit different. The cave! Hey there, jelly cakes. Yeah, I'm in a cave. It's a weird one, this game. I'm slightly being annoyed currently by the AI being a bit of a dick, to be honest. I was getting attacked by anglerfish. I mean, the fact that they were robo anglerfish probably should have kind of given away something, but Oh, crap. Yeah. Yeah, local anglerfish. So now it's stay away from the lights. Yeah, the wee baby anglerfish I saw earlier kept attacking me even when I was beside the light. So maybe that was the whole point. Maybe you're supposed to stay away from the light. Kind of. But to be honest, at this point, I'm just not sure. Yeah, the trouble is with this is it keeps changing the rules. Yeah, I'm going to go this way, clearly. The fact that the game turns around and says, right, stay close to the lights. So I do stay close to the lights. And then, oh, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, follow the blue lights. Okay. How could I not see that one a minute ago? Yeah, you follow the lights. And I'm like, okay, fine, I shall follow the lights. I will do the thing you say. And then I get attacked by a bunch of anglerfish. But not the giant killer slug thing. And now it's turning around and going, no, there's actually giant anglerfish as well that will eat your face. So don't mistake them for the lights that you have to follow. I have been otherwise enjoying it. Hello. I'm actually quite chuffed when that guy appears, because it generally means I'm going in the right direction. And because the last couple of bad guys it's introduced haven't actually been dangerous in the slightest. Because one of them just stands and cries in the middle of a room. And you just walk up and ignore him because he's apparently blind and just doesn't do anything other than annoy. Is this tow station? A bit of a Dead Space 3 vibe here. Reminds me a little bit of one of the bases there. Sounds like you on a Sunday. We are in. Yeah, this has been an interesting stream. Processor does not like that. And this must be, we must be in the final stretch. Yep, clearly.
Never been happier to be inside. Let's find the Ark.
Yep, my vision's a bit clouded. Huh. Oh. Oh. Somebody is doing the opposite of what we're doing. Somebody was here. A. Koetsi. Oh no. No, that was just Jay Yoshida. That was the last person to use that suit. Pretty sure that's exactly what it said the last time when I saw one of those machines.
Welcome to Tau. What's left of it.
Are you guys alright? What happened here?
We ran out of real food long ago. People have been getting sick. Haven't heard from anyone in months.
No shit, they all think you're dead down here. Some failed evac story circulating at Omicron.
Oh, God.
Listen, son. We're on an important mission, and we need your help to operate the Omega space gun. When it's done, we can all head back up the plateau. But now we need to get moving.
Of course. Head on through to the habitat. We shut off the front section to preserve power.
All right. See you soon.
Ah, good. Handy. So that was basically a bit of info. Yeah, I need a what? Hey, buddy. It's a locked panel. Can I open that? Oh, cool. So there's actually a map. Well, you know what? Something opening. Yeah, undoubtedly. Bit dark. So, that leads me through to there. Actually, it doesn't matter. Either of these doors would be fine. That's been blocked. That's been blocked. So, does an orange one mean it's something I can unblock? I presume I can. So there's blocks there and there. How do you get across there? Something important up in the living area. Probably dead people. Right. So there's one on the... So this is the second left. No, I came this direction. So, boom, one on the left. Two on the right. Locked. One on the right and one on the left. Let's consult the map again. So I get my... No. Just want to get my bearings right. Nope, none of this makes any sense to me. I'm tired. You know what? I think I'm going to call it a night at this. I've been streaming for nearly an hour and a half. So, yeah. Thank you very much for coming along and watching me stream. Thank you, Jellycakes. I will hopefully stream some more of this tomorrow. I thought I was going to be working tomorrow, turns out I'm not, so I'll maybe do something tomorrow morning or tomorrow lunchtime and just try and get this one knocked on the head and then move on to something else. I've got a few other games I wouldn't mind having a shot of. But yeah, so what I shall do is save and exit. Yes. And I shall drop back and make sure everything's running properly. Yep. So yeah, that was been a fun stream. Cool. Ah, nice one, man. Well, man or woman. But yeah, you have a good night as well. And to anybody else who's watching this afterwards, get a life. No, it wasn't that bad a stream. It was good fun. But anyway, yeah, thank you very much for watching. And this is me signing out.